morning, everyone. It's February. I'm so tired. I can't remember which day. It's Monday. Monday something. Monday 27, I think. Yeah, 27. 27, 28. First. Yeah, Monday 27. Monday 27. 7:25 in Marieville. I'm leaving work right now after my 36 hours in a row, 3 days. I hate those. Today. It's probably going to be one of my lucky days because I got 2 job interviews, which are a very good job, and one of them I want more than the others, except it's a little bit far, but looks closer because it's in my area. It's in my immediate surrounding. It's 30 minutes from where I live. Same thing as where I work right now. But the difference is, it's a job I want to do. And it's a job I was trained to do. And it's a job I have the skill to do. So, when it comes to being repetitive work, and that's idiotic. Repetitive work, same thing over and over. Well, it's something that I want to do. So there's a difference compared to what I do right now. Right now, it's a repetitive work, but it's something I don't like, and it's something I didn't want to do. It was a good rescue for when I lost my other job at Mr. Lube, because Mr. Lube is the worst. It's one of the worst oil change service company I ever met, and I had the unfortunate event to work for. Anyway, I'm not gonna go there. So right now I'm heading home. I'm gonna sleep for barely 6 hours, and then I'm gonna get up, dress up clean, and go for the 2 job interview. I'm gonna try to dress very nicely because one of those jobs I really want more than the others, but any one of them would be very satisfactory because one of them is based on skills and they have a good decent salary, and the other one is based on something I already done before that I didn't like because of the company, not because of the job. So this time around it's the same job I did last year, but it's for a new company where I'm going to play an important role, and I'll see. They want to meet me again for the second time, so that means they're serious. Let's see what's it going to be. Anyway, back to the topic of time travel. Yesterday I talked about machine. What possible machine, what size, whatever. Right now, I think I already talked about portals and multiple ways to time travel, so I'm not going to repeat myself. But the fact is, I don't know if it would take just 1 year. If I was giving $1 million to do that job, to create this project, I don't know if it would be feasible in 1 year. Seriously. How many versions of the same idea I would have to make to achieve something? And the part that I never asked Preston Nichols and Al Bialik is, I never asked them how many trials did it take, and how many plans and how many projects that they built to achieve a final plan. Because I know that when they build Eldridge and when they install the system in Eldridge, they know where they were going. It wasn't just built like that. It wasn't just a project. They know where they were going, and they made something concrete. And Tesla participated, Einstein participated, and a lot of other people. So it's something else, you know. I'm so tired right now, you have no idea. I have to focus on the road. So when they built that project, they know where they were heading and they had a plan. Me, I have multiple plans, multiple theory, and multiple ideas. So to make all of this with my associate, with just a small budget of $1 million, if it would come, would be quite a feat, you know. And you know, building a project requires planning and organization, and you need to decipher the machine and all its working parts, and you have to build each one of these parts and put them in one big bowl and make a recipe, make a cake, a time travel cake, you know. So at the end, it may take months on end and weeks on end to achieve one single thing, and then to see if it works, that would be multiple trials and fine-tunings of each part. It's so dry over there, you have no idea, my nose is bleeding. I can't wait for today to be done and see what the result's going to be. Anyway, back to topic. So breaking each part of the project and building each one of them and making them work, that is something by itself. Just building a Tesla coil takes close to 1 week of continuous work. And yeah, of course, it's all parts I can buy that's already made, but a lot of other parts will require my brainstorming and my associate brainstorming, because that like, don't follow me too close either. When ice flip up in a car, it would require a lot of our thinking, and that by itself is going to be a lot of work, because we have to agree on terms, we have to make things, we have to build things, we have to find parts to make these things, and if things doesn't exist, then we have to create them. So it's nice that to talk about it and elaborate and theorize, but when it comes to making it, everybody's chicken shit, you know. Nobody has technique, not necessarily everybody has the skill to make things and to assemble things and to make them work. I do. That is my job. I'm an assembler. I have electrical know-how, electronic know-hows, mechanical know-hows, assembly know-how. I got all the skills to make something. All I just need now is a plan. There are plans, but most of these plans, they're not technical schematic. They're just handmade drawings. They're not even blueprints or electronic blueprints, which is very difficult to imagine and follow. So you'll understand when I say that it's very frustrating to be put in my situation where I'm the only one, probably the only one in forums that has the skill and know-how to make something, but I have no money and no times, no shop, no funds. It's always coming back to this. It's always going to come back to this. It's always going to come back to this. I cannot state this enough. You know, I'm sure somebody knows someone somewhere that could be convinced and could be talking to this and fund me. Like I keep saying on my videos, I need a sponsor. You know, if somebody lands on those videos and watch me right now, trust me, I can build this. And most of the times, the biggest question that always come back is same thing I used to ask ufologists. You know, what are you going to do once the aliens here? You know, you want to prove their existence? You don't need to. They already exist. And you don't need to believe. There's billions of proof. And billions of witnesses. And billions of abductees. So, you have nothing to prove, nothing to guess, instead, unless it's your own personal pastime to collect those information. When it comes to time travel, what are we going to do once we can time travel? Well, there are rules, and I made those rules. Rules about time travel. Rule number 1, you cannot change the past. You cannot change the past, because all you'll do, you will either create a paradox, or you will create an alternative reality, which you won't come back to. Because your machine is time locked to this reality. And I would call this reality C137, like in Rick and Morty. I'm Dr. Z of reality C137. This is our reality. It's just a random number, but it's a random number to describe this reality. So, rule of number 1, you cannot change reality or times, because you won't come back to this reality, because your time travel machine will be time locked to this reality. It will come back to this reality. The only way you can change time in the past is if you stay there. You stay there, and the past timeline, that you change the past, and you have to stay there, which you're going to change the event, and your past self will live those events differently, but you're not going to be erased, and you're not going to be corrected by time, because you came back here and you stay here. So you're becoming a drag on this timeline, and this timeline will want to correct itself, and it will correct itself somehow by fixing you in this timeline that you don't have any business doing here. Same deal if you travel back in time. If you travel back in time and you don't exist to the period of time when you're going, time will know that it will want to correct itself. I do believe that time has its own... Oh shit. I was supposed to take the other exist. Anyway, time has its own consciousness. And it knows of everything. And a lot of reason why a spiritualist says that you have to fine-tune yourself to the 4th and 5th level of spirituality, because if you're not a good person, time won't allow you to time travel. And I'm considered a mix. I'm neither a good or a bad person. Yes, I know I'm covering a cold. I'm draining my energy to my 12 fucking hour of work. I'm resting, and I'm feeling fine, and I have to watch out, and then back again. Wow, that's a lot of water. The evacuation ditch is flooded. Yeah, around here in the shopping district and industrial district of Brossard, there's those evacuation ditch where too much water came to evacuate and stay there. And over there, there's about 7 feet of water on the evacuation ditch. That's quite impressive. Anyway, it's 7:39 right now. I'm up to 14 minutes. I'm gonna stop it right now, and I'll try to make another video tomorrow talking more about time travel rules. Time travel rules number 2. So if you watch this and you're a millionaire and you don't know where to put your money, put it into me. I have a project to make, and if it works, well, you'll be able to time travel and have fun and visit everywhere, everywhere. See you everyone later. Have a good day.